If you're visiting the Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge areas, then this is a must-watch video because you're going to learn some must-know information and recommendations about this amazing, award-winning Anakeesta theme park. You're going to learn everything you need to know about Anakeesta. Things like, when is the best time to visit, must-know recommendations, is it worth it, and how much does it cost, and so much more. Starting off, what is Anakeesta? If you're not familiar with it, you are looking at Tennessee's newest theme park attraction. Opening in 2017 at a cost of $47 million, this outdoor immersive park offers a beautiful, authentic Smoky Mountain experience for families of all ages. Sitting on over 70 acres, 600 feet above the famous Gatlinburg Strip, you will be amazed at the views that you're going to get of the Smoky Mountains in the distance and Gatlinburg down below. If you are looking to get once-in-a-lifetime views and want a day of adventurous fun, then you should know how much it costs to get into Anakeesta. And at the time of this video, adults ages 12 through 59 are $34.99, seniors 60 and over are $27.99, kids ages 4 through 11 are $22.99, and kids 3 and under are free. While you might think the price is pretty steep, let's talk about what is included with admission. The scenic gondola. This by far is the best way to get up to Anakeesta. That's because you get to ride a ski lift up the side of the mountain and take in the beauty of the Smokies. I recommend while you're going up the mountain, keep an eye out for some Smoky Mountain wildlife. If you're not comfortable with heights, then you'll love getting up the mountain via wheels with the Ridge Rambler. Both of these offer unlimited rides up and down the mountain throughout the day. Tree Venture Challenge Course. Challenging for all ages, I cannot recommend this enough if you are physically able to do it. You're going to find 6 netted bridges, 3 tree houses, a twisty slide, and an adventure that is great during the day but even better at night. Anakeesta Observation Tower. While you do have to climb up a few stairs, 86 to be exact, once you reach the top of the 60-foot tower, it will all be worth it. By far, this is the best place for views at Anakeesta, because every direction that you look, you're going to be amazed at the mountains off in the distance. Treetop Skywalk. Out of every attraction at Anakeesta that we did, this by far was our favorite. You get to experience the longest tree-based skywalk in all of North America with 880 feet of hanging bridges that are suspended 50 or 60 feet above the ground below. And now it's time for another tip. The Treetop Skywalk is a great way to get to the front of the park since the entrance is located here, and once you complete the skywalk, you'll be right by the entrance. Now before I continue, if you're enjoying this video and finding it helpful, if you could please give the video a like, that way someone else who needs these recommendations has the ability to see the video, because every like really does help the performance of the video. Now, back to the attractions. Treehouse Village Play Area. After you see this, you will wish that you were a kid again. This was our son's favorite thing at Anakeesta, and rightfully so, he did not want to leave. Bear Venture Challenge Course. Kids of all ages are going to love exploring this challenging course that's going to keep them wanting to go back through it again and again. There are 2 more things that Anakeesta does offer that in my opinion they do not promote enough. The first one is all the flowers and landscaping around the park. Just walking around and seeing all the waterfalls, flowers, swings, plants, and benches, again, in my opinion, is an attraction all by itself. And number 2, all the photo spots. Anakeesta did a fantastic job when it came to creating amazing photo opportunities. And coming soon to Anakeesta, they're going to be opening a brand new expansion that's going to double the size of the current park and cost around $34 million to build. In this expansion, guests will be able to experience Bird Venture, a brand new massive play area where kids of all ages will be able to experience 3 larger-than-life birdhouses, adventure zones, and 7 giant slides that wind down the mountain 50 feet below. And just like most theme parks, not every attraction is free at Anakeesta, and here's your guide to their upcharge attractions. The Dueling Zipline Adventure. If you've never been ziplining before, then I highly recommend it. While this will cost you a decent amount of money, it really is worth it since you get to zipline 2,600 feet throughout the trees. And for the thrill seekers out there, you have to ride the Rail Runner Mountain Coaster. For around $13, you get to fly down the mountain at speeds of 25 miles an hour and experience a 400-foot elevation change. This mountain roller coaster is perfect for thrill seekers, and when the expansion that I just mentioned opens, it's going to feature yet another mountain coaster. Then of course, Anakeesta offers gem mining. Because you're in the mountains in Tennessee, you know there's going to be gem mining, and kids of all ages love doing this. Pricing per bag does vary, just ask the attendant for more details. Astra Lumina. This one-of-a-kind attraction is the perfect way to end your night at Anakeesta. I don't want to give too much away about this unique attraction other than it's unlike anything you've ever done before. Where to park. Since the ticketing windows and the base of the ski lift is located right on the Gatlinburg Strip, the parking situation is the only real downfall I have with Anakeesta. My recommendation is arrive in the morning around 10 or 11 and you should be fine. The parking lot they do offer is a decent sized one, and it costs around $20 to park for the day. So here's another tip. If you're looking to explore Gatlinburg either before or after you visit Anakeesta, then park in the parking lot and do both. This way you do not have to move your car and pay for parking twice. When should you visit? This is a very weather dependent question, because really the only time I would not advise going is January through early March, only because of the tricky weather forecast, and if you're cold while in town, then you'll be much colder when you're on top of the mountain and there's a constant breeze. But if you are visiting during the off season, just be sure to check out their website for operating hours, because Anakeesta is not open every day during the slower months. Spring, by far, is the most beautiful time to visit. Summer is great, but it is also very hot. But if you want to experience stuff during the evening and catch a sunset, then I recommend visiting in the summer. And as you probably imagine, visiting Anakeesta in the fall is absolutely gorgeous. The holiday season is another great time to visit. It was gorgeous with all the buildings decorated and the Christmas lights everywhere. Does Anakeesta offer restaurants? Yes, they do, and some really good ones, might I add. Cliff Top is the full-service restaurant that offers steaks, burgers, amazing desserts, and much more. The Smokehouse is a quick-service restaurant offering some great Tennessee barbecue, delicious wings, but even better views. If you're looking for a great place to grab an adult beverage, then the Tap House is where it's at, because you're going to find amazing views, cold drinks, and good company. Anakeesta also offers a few other quick service stands for snacks and drinks, and if you enjoy ice cream, then I recommend you checking out Pearl's Pie in the Sky. Is Anakeesta good for young kids? Absolutely. Again, our 4-year-old loved playing with kids younger and older than him in the treehouse and the adventure playsets. I highly recommend Anakeesta for any age group. Now you might be wondering how to get to Anakeesta, and it really is very easy to get to actually. All you have to do is hop on the main drag 441, and if you're heading south, Anakeesta is going to be on your left hand side, and if you're heading north, Anakeesta will be on your right hand side. Trust me, you will not miss this beautiful building Anakeesta built that houses the ski lift. And finally, is Anakeesta worth it? And in my opinion, 100% yes. Our family loved everything about this place, and we cannot wait to visit again. Our 4-year-old could not stop talking about how much fun he had. And when we visited, it was early December and the weather was warm enough for us to enjoy it. So there you have it, my in-depth guide to everything you need to know about the one and only Anakeesta. Have you visited this attraction yet? If so, what was your favorite thing about it? If you have any more questions about Anakeesta, be sure to let me know in the comments and I will try to assist. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and never stop traveling.